Okay, we have a question here about indices or powers, and let's have a look at some of the laws of indices. First of all, we've got to realize that when we multiply together two expressions like this, the order in which we multiply doesn't matter. So we've got 3 times c to the power 5 times d times c squared times d to the power 4. And we can change the order there in which we multiply. Starting with the 3, I can then do c to the power 5 times c to the power 2 multiplied by d times d to the power 4. Now, if I multiply these together, I'm going to get c to the power 7. Multiply these together and I get d to the power 5, because effectively that d is d to the power 1. Altogether then I've got 3 times c to the power 7 times d to the power 5. Okay, next one uses the fact that if you've got two numbers multiplied together to a particular power, then you remove the brackets by doing a to the power n times b to the power n. That's essentially what we're doing here. So I'm going to take each of those things, first of all the 2, and I can write that to the power 4. Then the x cubed can also be written to the power 4, and then the y is also written to the power 4. So the common mistake here is to forget that the 2 is raised to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 comes out as 16. X to the power 3 to the power 4 is x to the power 12. We multiply the powers there, times y to the power 4. And all we actually need to do for our final answer is just not bother writing the multiplication signs. Okay, in order to simplify this one, we're going to have to factorize the top and the bottom. So starting with the top, 2x minus 6, to factorize that, the common factor is 2. Take out the 2. What do we multiply 2 by to get 2x? Well, that's fairly obviously x. What do we multiply 2 by to get minus 6? The answer is minus 3. Okay, now let's look at the bottom. X squared minus 3x, the common factor there is x. So what do we multiply x by to get x squared? That's x. What do we multiply x by to get minus 3x? And that's x minus 3. Now, effectively now, what we've got is 2 multiplied by that bracket and x multiplied by that bracket. And we know that if we've got something like a times b over c times b, then the b's will cancel each other out. You can divide the top and the bottom by b. Now, in this case, the brackets are the same. So if I divide the top and the bottom by that bracket, I'm left with 2 times 1, well, that's just 2 on the top, x times 1, which is just x on the bottom, and there's my answer.